Hi, I'm Rebecca Carner. Today we are tuning into fun in creativity. I'm going to start as always in the Earth Star Chakra. Wow, okay, it looks like we're ready for some fun because I was able to just drop right into that. So, fun in creativity, creative fun. For those of you who don't consider yourselves artists or think, oh, well, I don't have the time to be creative, quote unquote, I mean creativity in the broadest sense of the word. From how you choose to create your morning tea or coffee, to how you create the rituals in your life, to how you create the relationships you're in, to how you dress every day. These are all creative expressions. They are ways that we create the life we live in. And how can we really expand into more fun in doing all the things that we do? Everybody take a nice big deep breath. I just recently returned this past weekend from a week-long yoga retreat on the Pacific coast of Mexico, of southern Mexico. And several of the people in attendance on the retreat are artists. And upon return, I was talking to a friend of mine who expressed how much fun they'd had in dressing for the warm weather and having fun experimenting with different hats and color combinations that they wouldn't typically wear in the States due to the climate that we were in. And the smile and the exuberance that was conveyed to me about a week of getting to dress in a different climate in the middle of the winter is what really inspired me for today's tuning, because I thought that those are wardrobe choices. And on the one hand, you could think, oh, that's sort of topical and not particularly important, except the joy that it brought my friend was so profound, and it was really expansive. And I thought, that isn't just surface, that isn't only skin deep or outfit deep. That's in fact true creationism, and it's creating the vibe and your life experience through how you present yourself. And I just thought, creative fun with creativity, that's what I want to tune towards. All right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move around to the other point, to the Sun Star chakra, but it's interesting. I've gotten this to go all the way up and through in terms of igniting and energizing and activating the energy body, but it's as if the idea of this made it up to the collective shoulders, and we're having kind of a hard time getting it through our heads. There we go. That everything is a creative expression, and that we can tap into the current of joy and fun, just freedom, just lightness with everything. All right, let's come around to the top here. All right. All right, keep breathing. Wow, okay. We are, as you know, you're going to hear it a gabillion times in a gabillion different ways from a gabillion different people. As a culture, we are really, really, really top heavy in that we think a lot. And we think our brains are the smartest things going and that we have to figure everything out. Fun and creativity doesn't follow a prescription. There's no way to get it right, and no two people's expressions are going to be in any way the same, and never the twain shall meet. And that's exactly right. You know, that's exactly the way it, quote, should be. And then from day to day, no one person's creative fun is going to be the same from day to day, even though it's the same person, because every day is different, and any inspiration, anything that comes in is going to be new. Again, really try and breathe in. Imagine the flower blossoming just above the crown of your head, and really drinking in the rays of inspiration. Because the inspiration doesn't come from your head, it comes to your head. Oh, wow. Okay, there we go. That seemed to make sense to people. That really deepened the vibration. Let it come to you. Because when it comes to you, then it can be expressed through you. It has to come to you before it can come out of you. But you don't have to find it all in the confines of this. Let it arrive. That opened up really, really nicely. I can already tell I'm going to do a quick check-in, but it's really feeling like these sort of plates of, like we're carrying these sort of plates of disbelief on our shoulders. Like, well, that's not creativity, or I'm not an artist, or what if I look a fool, or what if somebody says that's not art, or that's not cool, or I don't know. So let's see what we can lighten up so that we can really frolic and fun, frolic towards fun. The word frolic comes to mind. Yeah, really kind of heavy in the upper chest, kind of the throat, and where it comes off the throat and hovers just above the shoulders. Alright, so I'm going to, on the energy body, I'm really going to start here on the shoulders, and I'm just going to draw some of these, I see them as a cross between kind of really thick, flat 1980s shoulder pads and those weird, what is it, epaulets? Those kind on military uniforms, those things with all the bars and whatever that are kind of buttoned on the shoulder. Like if you made those things really giant, it's like we're carrying. There we go. Whew, okay, everybody shake their shoulders and maybe kind of waggle their head around a little bit. All right, this right one cleared up pretty easily. It's like we're carrying this really staunch, strict plates of rigidity that are being a barrier to our flow and to our. It's not that they're really a barrier to our creativity, but they're like a barrier to our feeling that we can have fun with it. Just really flat out fun. I had a boss some years ago who gave me many, many gifts and taught me many, many wonderful things. And one thing that she would always say is, Rebecca, it's okay to clunk through it. Sometimes you just have to clunk through things. And it was at a time in my life when I was very, very much wanting to get things right. And she really freed me up to be awkward and breathe through it and have it be okay and just be really transparent and authentic in my awkwardness in front of clients and even with myself and with her. And it was a game changer for me. And some of fun is awkward. You can't nail everything every time. If you've ever had a really, really good time dancing, you probably didn't hit the beat every single time. You probably didn't move perfectly or never trip or never kind of lose your center of gravity, but you had a blast, right? So fun it's all of it. It's all the moments you nail, and it's all the sort of awkward moments that you clunk through, and that equals fun. So let's take those heavy plates off our shoulders and just have fun with all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the awkward, the sublime. Whew, this left side feels way, way heavier than the right side did. A lot of the conditioning. It's interesting. It's as though okay, so I'm a mom myself, but one of the things that I can really hear is sort of all the conditioning from the collective mom, from the collective grandmothers, from the sort of feminine rearing to whatever degree that we had growing up. It's like I can see a wagging finger, like, don't you be silly, don't you, you need to get it right, and I taught you better than that, and there's a lot of this finger wagging, or supposed finger wagging that we're sort of, that's kind of hanging us up. So I just want to repattern that. Let's really imagine, thanks Mom, thanks Grandma, thanks for raising us well, and thanks for teaching us those beautiful lessons so that we can act right and get through this life in a socially acceptable way. And there is a certain point of diminishing returns on that where we really do get to just lighten up the load, and once we make it past, say, middle school and have learned those lessons of decorum, we don't have to keep such a vice grip on them. We really can There we go. That's starting to lighten up. Yeah, we don't have to keep a vice grip on them, and they don't have to keep a vice grip on us. We really can explore and innovate and experiment and just loosen it up a little. It's okay to loosen up a little, y'all. There's so much tightness and there's so much heavy stuff going down that in our own lives and in our own ways, we get to bring the levity, we get to bring the joy, we get to have the fun. The powers that be aren't going to sit back and say, today would be the national day that we get to lighten up and have some fun. Okay, not going to happen. So we need to do that. That's got to trickle up. Okay, that message has to trickle up. Whew. All right, let's lighten this up a little bit more. There we go. Oh, really nice big breath. Maybe take a release sigh at the end. Big inhale. Release sigh with some noise. Ah. Whew. Whew. Yeah, the words that are coming to mind are National Have a Blast Day. Oh, wait, I think today is President's Day. Okay. Here on President's Day, let's also make it National Have a Blast Day, and that day can be every day. God, when was the last time that... There we go. Whoo! Whoo! God, I can even breathe easier now. Outstanding. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it on up. Let's call that a tuning. That feels really good. One more time. All right, this is pulling up. It feels light, but there's a little buzziness, as if going forward, like, yeah, that's a good idea, but I don't know. I'm gonna call them up with that, with the 417. And really, really smooth out that idea that we can play, that we can have fun. Fun, there we go. Fun is easy, fun is light, fun is ours. Fun is always. It's always accessible, it's always just right there. Like the next breath. Nice. All right, let me finish wrapping up. All right, that's our tuning into fun and creativity. Have an amazing time creating your week, creating your life, and having fun with it. I hope you really enjoy it. I'll see you next time. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and you can visit RebeccaCarner.com for more information on tuning and to book a session for yourself. Thanks.